Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. The A's will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Andrew Triggs will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Heading after it is Piscotty, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Ball two.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Trey Mancini is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Beckham aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High and deep to right center. Fowler looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So digging in now, Manny Machado, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Three runs already home here. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sliders in for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting second, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Olsen is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Orioles are on top, 3-0. Kevin Gausman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Scope calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Lowry, a native Oregonian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
This is in the air out to right. On the move is Rasmus. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. The pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Jones. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the 3rd. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Machado. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kenna has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one.
And gone up into the second deck.
A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 1-1 is taken for a strike right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the A's nothing. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman, he's just 1 for 6.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Mark Hanna. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit two batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. And that retires the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 7-1. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Jarrell Cotton answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top 7-1. Settling in now, Matt Olson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it was, it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Joseph is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the A's 2. Here's Manny Machado now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's Chris Davis now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Dustin Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Kanal.
So now it's Mark Canha. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top 7-2. Here's Jed Lowry now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Chris Davis now.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Jones is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Jones looking up. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Caleb Joseph.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trey Mancini will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out.
Number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Jones. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Digging in, Mark Canna. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. So striding in, Manny Machado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Santiago Casilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Santiago Casilla.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The Athletics entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Casilla, a former San Francisco Giant who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Zach Britton.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Bounce down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sliders in for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Joseph corrals it. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 7 and the Athletics 4. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So far this season, Alvarez carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Count even now at 1-1.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Pedro Alvarez is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. In now, Colby Rasmus, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead. Darren O'Day comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in, Dustin Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Try again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball two. Lucroy, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 the final finish today. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Gausman wins his third of the season. Andrew Triggs struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Darren O'Day closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-4. At the start of the day, the A's are atop the American League West, while the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. The Angels put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. As of right now, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, and the Angels are 3rd in the division. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. Dallas Keuchel allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Astros defeated the Diamondbacks 4-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. In the standings, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Blue Jays are atop the division. The Cleveland Indians totaled 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-6. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Indians are in 1st place in the AL Central. The Minnesota Twins launched 7 home runs in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-7. As of right now, the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division, and the Twins are 4th in the division. Ian Kennedy earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Tigers are 3rd in the division. The Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. As of today, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, and the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Nats set 3 balls into the seats as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies are atop the division. The New York Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. As of right now, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Rockies are atop the NL West. Dan Straley earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 6-3. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 11-7. In the standings, the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The Cubbies smacked 15 team hits as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 6-5. As of today, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Cubs are atop the division. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-0. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Dodgers are 2nd in the division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.